Well, hey, friends, welcome back to Rooted Refresh. Last time we were together, we soaked in that first half of First Peter chapter 1, that incredible living hope that we have because Jesus rose from the dead. And today we're picking up right where we left off, verses 13 through 25. Now, remember, Peter's writing to people who feel like exiles. They're scattered, they're facing real stuff in their life, just like a lot of us are. So let's make this practical, not some kind of a lecture, but a heart to heart about how this hope actually changes how we live day to day. So Peter starts out in verse 13 with that word, therefore. And that word should make us ask ourselves, what is the therefore? It's always a help to connect us back to what has already been said. So Peter's saying, because of everything I just said that God has done for us, here should be our response. We need to first get our minds right, he says. With minds that are alert and fully sober, set your hope fully on the grace to be brought to you when Jesus Christ is revealed at his coming. We know it's easy for our thoughts to wander. We wander to worries. We wander as we scroll aimlessly. We wander our minds as we go through all the to-do lists for tomorrow and the days to come. And so Peter's telling us, wake up, stay clear-headed. Plant your hope in the grace that is coming when Jesus returns. Don't plant it in your circumstances. Don't plant your hope in the approval of people. Instead, plant your hope in a sure thing, Jesus' return. Now that's refreshing, right? It frees us up in our minds. So he goes on, obedient children, don't slip back into those old desires from when you didn't know any better. Instead, just as the one who called you is holy, be holy in everything you do. Be holy because I am holy. I love that this isn't actually about being perfect or super spiritual. Peter's telling us it's about living a life that's set apart, different from all those other lives around us. Your words, your social media interactions, how you treat your family and coworkers. You're not copying the world's patterns of living. Instead, you're reflecting God's character. It's a high call, but it's powered by the hope that we already have. Now, Peter reminds them and us who we're actually praying to. It is the Father who judges fairly. So live as foreigners here with a healthy respect and awe. Think about your redemption. It wasn't cheap. It's not just silver or gold. It's not some family heirloom that was passed down. You were bought with a priceless price, the blood of Jesus Christ, the perfect Lamb, chosen before the world even began, but revealed right on time for you and me. Now that changes everything about our value, our why of this world. We're not stuck in empty routines from the past. We've been rescued. Our faith and hope are in God who raised Jesus and glorified him. And man, I don't know about you, but for me, that hits deep. Now listen to this part, and it always gets me. Verse 22. Now that you've purified yourself by obeying the truth, so you have sincere love for each other, love one another deeply from the heart. Peter's saying we've been made new. We've been born again through God's living, enduring word, not some perishable thing. In fact, Peter quotes from the prophet Isaiah in verses 24 and 25, telling us all people are like grass, their glory like flowers. They wither and fall, but the word of the Lord endures forever. And that's the word preached to you. So in a world where everything fades, trends come and go, our status rises and falls, even our own bodies begin to fail us, God's truth lasts forever, and it creates real deep love in us, not some superficial, fake kind of surface love, heart level love for each other. Friends, this chapter ends by pointing us back to the gospel that we've already received. The same hope that saved us calls us to those clear minds, to that holy living, to a reverent fear, and that deep love. It's not always easy when life feels scattered, but Peter's reminding us we're not doing this alone. The same power that raised Jesus is at work in us. So if you're walking through trials or maybe just needing a reset in your life, plant yourself in this living hope today. Set your mind on Jesus, lean into his holiness, love the people around you well. Now, if today's episode has encouraged you, and I hope it has, would you be so kind as to hit that like button, maybe click to share it with someone else who might need that same encouragement today? Make sure and subscribe so you don't miss a single episode. Well, I want to thank you for joining me this week, and remember, you're loved, you're chosen, and your hope is secure. Hope to see you next time right here, and in the meantime, stay rooted.